My name is Chinji Exofat. I'm in a team called Self-Made. I'm a member of Namboole United Methodist Church. Our project is called Viva Youth Microfinance Uganda. Our aim is to provide credit services to the youth who do not have access to loans from these ordinary commercial banks due to lack of collateral security and inexperience that they encounter. Yes, as I mentioned earlier, we are members of Namboole United Methodist Church. We formed our group within the church. We are like SAT members. And the purpose of forming our group was to get to know each other and maintaining coherence within the church. So we came up with the idea of each member contributing $2,500 each. That is equivalent to $1, so that each member can benefit at the end of the month, because we meet once in a month. So we wanted to propagate this idea. So the idea was appreciated, and then we said, why don't we also involve the community outside who are not part of the church? And we came up with this idea of starting a small microfinance institution so that we can help people who are outside, because there is a lot of unemployment in Uganda. In fact, it is evident that World Bank report of the year 2007 indicated that 390,000 job seekers are always get to the labor market every year, and the Uganda government only has 8,120 jobs. This means that like 50,000 youth are employed in the private sector. The rest are left on their own. That's why you see that there's a lot of influx of the youth in the developed countries. They come from the developing countries, going to the developed countries, seeking for employment. So we have come up with this package to provide a solution to this problem. Our products are, we have the individual loan, we have the group loan, and then we have agricultural loan and machinery loans. Individual loans, these are loans that will be taken by an individual, but there is a baseline onto which someone could qualify to apply for this individual loan. For example, if someone has a budget of more than $1,000, we consider that person or that youth as an individual borrower. But for those clients who will come with small budgets, for example, someone might come with a budget of say $50, $100, $200. Those ones, we advise them to form a group, or what we call a solidarity group, between 10 people to 40 people in between there. So what we advise them to do is that they go back in their areas of operation. For example, if they are operating in a market or in a town where they are staying, and then they form a group. They select each other, people they know each other, people whom they trust each other. Then they form a group of say 20 people, 10 people, 15 or 25. Then what we do, we come and train them. We train them, we let them know our working conditions, our products, the rates we charge per month, and so on. And then after the training, they can apply for loans with the help of the loan officers. Then we disperse loans to them. With the individual loan, the borrower does not need to be trained. But what we do, someone walks in the bank or in our working premises, then he gets the information. The loan officer provides him with the information, him or her with the information regarding our product. Regarding the rates we charge, the interest rate, regarding the repayments, the repayment period, the repayment installment that is supposed to be at the end of the month, and so on. If he feels comfortable with our product, then we can go on to process his loan, to work on his loan. That means that the loan officer will schedule a program with this client. Then if he has a business, then you will go and evaluate his business and see if the business is able to sustain or to finance the loan he is planning to apply. Now our project implementation is going to be based on a number of aspects. We shall advertise in the newspapers and other media houses. And then secondly, we are also going to use our loan officers to contact community leaders, village leaders, to organize the youth into groups, and then we sensitize them. We let them know of our products, what we serve, what are our interest rates, because our interest rates are going to be low. When it comes to a group, we are going to charge 2.5% per month, and then when it comes to individual loan, we are going to charge 22 per month. 22 per annum. But that will, of course, depend on the prevailing economic conditions. Then after sensitization, we are going to advise them, to train them. Because after sensitization, someone would choose whether to join these groups, whether to be there and join groups and get loans, depending on their interest. Then after forming them into groups of say 20, 25 to 40, then we train them for 1 week and we give them certificates. Then after getting the certificates, we ask them to apply for loans, because when you train 30 people, it doesn't mean that all the 30 people will get loans. You may find that only 20 who are interested at that time to get the loan. So they apply for the loans with the help of the loan officers. And then we start, processing their loans and disburse loans. Basically, that's how we are going to implement. But I just wanted to remind you that the banking industry in Uganda is that banks take a market share of 16%, MDIs take 2%, MFIs take only 1%, the SACCOs take only 2%, the non-regulated groups like money lenders and families and so on, they take only 17%. Then the biggest part, which is 62%, is the unserved market. So we want to explore this market. We want to explore this market, come into this market and help. There's so many places which are unreachable. So we are here to offer a finance service which is very convenient to the people, to the youth, so that you can help the youth get into gainful employment. Thank you very much.
My name is Mutesi Charlotte, a member of the Nambole Methodist Church and a part of the Viva Youth Microfinance. The major goal of our project is to improve the livelihood of the youth in Uganda today. So one of our main outcomes is that we will expect an increased employment levels among the youth in Uganda today. More than 10,000 youths will benefit directly and indirectly from the project. However, 1,000 of them shall be trained in the microfinance services, and 650 of them shall be assessed and will be expected to get the loans to work on their businesses and business ideas. And we believe that the youths will earn about $5 per day, and it will help and sustain them and improve their livelihood. Your project. The estimated budget of the Viva Youth Microfinance is $145,000, which will include the trading license, the rent for the company, day-to-day running, the stipend and wages. However, we'll be offering a voluntary services. The stipends and wages will help in the day-to-day running of the microfinance, and of course the loan portfolio and not to forget the loan portfolio. In conclusion, we believe that the will of God shall not take you where the grace of God will not follow. Therefore, we believe that by doing so, the livelihood of the youth in Uganda today shall be improved.